Las Vegas skyline, I don't think.
Yes, yeah. You're right, Las Vegas. This is much better than a public transportation system.
Imagine your expensive ass like $400 a night hotel. You get up to the fucking window, you open it, it's just blinding yellow light from the sphere.
One eyeball from the emoji.
That's the thing. With the Eddie Burback episode, they explained that hotels now have sphere view rooms, and they cost extra because you can see the sphere.
I love getting blinded by an emoji looking at me fucking getting out of the shower.
Like the way that people hack those like road construction signs, like you know, put pee pee poo poo on it. Like if somebody was to exploit the sphere, that would be so amazing. Just nothing but like a goatsy like that.
Oh my god.
Just forward on the sphere.
No, I'm just
fucking the jar guy, the jar video.
No,
I just want a Windows blue screen. Is what I want.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing the things that like in the background as Sterling runs into his home.
Right.
Yeah.
Reverse entry.
Yeah.
80 miles an hour reverse entry.
Check this out. Check this out. Look.
Fancy.
It's a Saab 900.
Hold the sack.
Just run into it.
I used to run my Civic into my Saab when I got home.
Straight into your garage over the Saab.
He can't hear us.
Honestly, it won't do that.
Yeah. All right, the actual episode can start here soon.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you for your guys' patience.
All of my material. I have nothing left.
Yeah.
Thank you for your guys' patience, by the way.
Oh yeah. Fine, man. We're having a great time. Yeah.
Thank you, Car. Thank you for driving me home safely. Hello,
why did your audio improve drastically?
Because the AirPods are trash.
Because I'm not in the car anymore.
The noise canceling wasn't doing all of the canceling.
I'm guessing AirPods are not good with tire noise.
Probably not, no.
Oh, well, those are old AirPods.
Those are old
AirPods. Somebody just got a 192.168 address.
TCP/IP jokes.
We're both
fucking Christ.
Fucking Eddie Vedder ass looking. Yeah.
Hello. Okay. I'm gonna record.
And
God damn it! Fucking finally.
There we go.
That's how I'm gonna join every work meeting.
Fucking hell! Jesus Christ!
God damn it! HR needs to talk to you. Yeah.
Fuck HR. I am HR.
Jesus Christ! Like, okay.
Yeah.
Metal desk twang.
Yeah.
Metal pipe sound.
All right, are we ready to...
Mercury.
Well, let me just adjust my bag of nails.
Yeah, there you go. Did you just break your glasses?
I'm still alive.
Those glasses were in frame for a half second.
There we go. All right, now I'm ready.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We made Eric turn fully red.
Yeah.
Fully red. Yeah.
I didn't know they would fly off my face like that.
Yeah.
They were visible for a single frame of movement, and then they were just fucking gone.
Yeeted them into the low Earth orbit.
We all have pre-show rituals, you know.
The noise that it made.
Yeah. No,
It sounded like a cartoon, like when Yosemite Sam uses a spittoon.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already crying. Welcome to the Flag Time podcast, everybody.
Second episode in a row where you've pissed your pants immediately.
Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the Flag Time podcast. This is a show where three mechanics who got blessed by the Instagram algorithm and figured out how it worked, started talking about shit on the internet. My name is Serrated Mobius. We figured it out somehow. I don't know, but it's...
I don't know.
My name is Serrated Mobius. I'm joined by Pixie 2.3 and Stirworks, and we also have two very special guests from the Apex Adjacent podcast. We got Dave and Ian here with us today. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Terse hello.
Very happy to be here.
Awesome. So I guested on your podcast, I want to say a year ago at this point. And
wow, it wasn't that long ago,
yeah. And I really enjoyed that. So hope you guys enjoy this episode as much as I did back then. First question that I have for you guys is, what exactly is Apex Adjacent and how did you guys meet and start the podcast?
Yeah.
Pass. No. Apex Adjacent is basically Dave and Ian, our friends, the podcast, but we kind of focus more on like car culture and our own adventures with cars and stuff like that. We don't really do like car reviews or anything like that. And we have like segments that kind of come and go. But we kind of talk about politics and music and other stuff that kind of intersects with car culture. And then we like play games and make poop jokes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We started because we were initially set up on a play date. We're friends because we were set up on a play date. My ex-wife, when we were married, set me up with Ian, and just kind of did that thing where they shoved us together into a room. Like, you like cars, he likes cars, go.
Yeah, our wives were friends, and we're like, wait, your husband is an IT person who likes cars and listens to tons of music, and so then they were like, just you two talk to each other and stop talking to me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so inflict your personality onto someone else.
Yeah, exactly. And then so we hung out a few times, and then Dave was like, the next time you come over, we're gonna record our conversation. And I was like, well, that seems like a dumb idea.
You're like, that sounds illegal.
It sounds illegal.
Almost 8 years later.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it has been that long.
We're putting out episode 441 tomorrow. Yeah.
God, motherfucking damn.
I know, right? Yeah, we've been in the game a while. Have no stats to prove it.
No.
Yeah.
We put up no numbers.
Yeah.
But it was never really about that for us because we're like we both have our own careers and stuff. So we never really tried
to put it into perspective. Flag Time's been out for a year now, and we're on episode 34. That's what this one is.
Yeah.
So
well, you also do some extensive editing. Yeah, we managed to like really nail down a recording and video capture process that requires me to do about 10 minutes of work per episode.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, we can't do that.
It also helps that we only have two people, and so like we can kind of make our format, like we really do very little edits.
Yeah.
Right? Like we kind of have like a rough agenda, and then we linger on stuff too long as well, but like we kind of like get in and out, and we've figured out like how to manage each other, I think, over 8 years. So we can kind of like however many things we have on an agenda, we can usually get it into an hour.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. God damn. That's impossible.
Sterling will just go on a fucking random tangent for no reason, then Eric has to fucking, we gotta come back.
Yep. Yeah, no, and like
start looking at Facebook Marketplace or something.
Yeah. The editing process for a Flag Time episode is, oh my God. So if there's any kind of like pause, like no sound for longer than a second, I edit that down. And if, for example, any excessive ums are also edited out.
Ums will get you.
Yeah, they will. And it takes me to do an audio version because of how specifically curated it is and how I want it to sound. It can take anywhere from an hour and a half to 4 hours, depending on the length. A video episode takes about just as long if you factor in the render times.
Yeah.
So that's essentially why the Patreon exists, because doing video episodes doubled my editing process. And I don't want to do that for free. So that's where that comes in. But that is amazing that you guys are able to do that. That's with 8 years experience, I would imagine that basically just started to get really good over time.
We didn't do YouTube for the first 3-4 years maybe.
Yeah, because it didn't really make sense at that point. Nobody was really doing that, and then and then we started putting up the audio episodes as like with no video on YouTube. But then we started just doing it on YouTube, and I think it works better.
Yeah, there's tons of visual stuff. So we screen share. We had like games that have we have a vanity license plate game.
Yeah, which I played and got 3 for 3.
There you go. Yeah, you're in good company of getting 100%. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The license plate game has been a lot of fun for the last year or two.
Yeah,
that's been a big boost for us.
Yeah, it what do you say? It rewards
like gross generalization. So basically it's like Highlight Magazine, right? So like you get a picture of 3 cars with the license plates blacked out, and then on the side you get the text of 3 vanity license plates, and you have to match the vanity plate text to the car. And it's amazing how much people like tell on themselves. Like you can really
It turns out crazy people love putting special things on plates. There's obviously very cool and normal people, maybe that have an awesome BMW motorcycle that have a vanity plate for it. Not talking about anybody specifically, but also it is an opportunity for insane people to show you that they're insane from 50 yards out.
Yeah.
Like the Tesla people saying LOL gas.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, Tesla plates are a whole fucking thing.
The whole subgenre, I have so many Tesla ones, and I don't even know what to do with them because you're just
right.
We've done this.
Yeah. We also do have a phone line where people can text us stuff. Right. And so people can text us vanity plates if they want to. 720-515-1391. Text your vanity license plates to Apex Adjacent.
Yeah. That's staying in.
Right, hang on.
That's the one.
Sterling has so many, I guess. He's getting ready to send you a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have.
I'd rather email them instead of dealing with text compression. Yeah. apexadjacent@gmail.com.
So I have.
Get the plugs in early. I like it.
Holy shit!
These are all cropped photos.
Yeah, we do like having the full context because you got to kind of get the whole car.
Yeah, because the game doesn't work unless you have the whole car, right? Because you got to say this person drives a BMW. Okay, that makes sense.
I can uncrop. I'm.
Yeah, uncrop a photo.
Bert and Timmy Apple pictures to the
where.
Yeah.
What email? What's the email?
apexadjacent@gmail.com. I'll share a Google Drive folder with you.
There we go.
You can just that'll probably actually work better. My email is. Do you need to email me? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
My email is stirworks@gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
That's easy.
Gmail.
Yeah.
So with a podcast that has been around for 8 years, how many guests have you had on your podcast?
Oh man.
Not as many as you would think, honestly, because we kind of go through these sporadic things where we have a bunch of guests on. I was actually thinking about this today. We should really get on a more regular cadence of having guests.
Booking guests is tough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys know. Yeah, there's all the logistics involved. Yeah.
And we're both adults with busy lives and stuff. So
he has kids.
It's hard enough to just find an hour a week to do the podcast, and then start adding on coordinating guests. It gets hard, but we've had a bunch.
Yeah,
we've had some really really great guests on. We've had a few repeat guests. We've had Doug Jamiro on 3 times. I think.
3-ish times. Yeah,
most often we've had Mr. Regular on twice.
Yeah,
Victoria Scott has been on twice.
Yep.
We just had Matt on a little bit ago for our 400th episode.
Yeah, Jake Thievis from Out Motorsports, Sid from One Hell of a Town,
Jason Torchinsky. We've had a lot.
I love One Hell of a Town.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's great.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah. Huge inspiration for us for sure. Yeah, and we seek out people that really. That pique our interest, Duracell does not condone babies is the thing that made me pee myself at 4 a.m. when I had insomnia, and I was like, we need to have this guy on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's usually how we do it. So that's one benefit of not having like a set schedule of like, oh God, we gotta like fill content.
Right.
Is we just kind of wait, and like usually a lot of times it'll be like I'll read an article that I really like, and it just like makes me think of like 4 questions that I want answered. And so we'll just like, well, let's go talk to the person who wrote that article. So that's been really cool. Like the conversations that we've been able to kind of, jump off from just like seeing stuff on the internet. Yeah, like the God, I'm blanking on his name. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
The guy with the go-kart.
Oh yeah, Peter Holderith.
Yes, Peter Holderith. Jeez.
Yes.
We had him on a few months ago, and that was great. It was just he had a story about this cheap go-kart that he was making, and he was doing test drives around his apartment complex with it, and it was it was hilarious and great. And we had him on, and he ended up being hilarious, like a very New York East Coast sort of like energy.
Yeah.
A lot because we interview like a lot of like LA people and stuff like that. We're very like laid back, and he was very like, "Yo, fuck you."
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Yeah, but he built a go-kart out of like extruded aluminum and like a Lime scooter front-wheel drive motor.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And so
he was
awesome.
He's an interesting dude.
Yeah.
I have a buddy with a bunch of those Lime scooters in his garage. You can literally just like unbolt the GPS thing and just
You just take them. They're free.
You take them. They're not chained up. They're free.
It's like some venture capitalist is paying for it, so yeah, they're free.
Yeah, they are free.
Fine.
Yeah,
That's
like that old Far Side cartoon where like the crocodile's like sitting with its therapist, and it's like, those little birds that like clean my mouth. Like you could just eat those.
You can just eat those, right?
Like popcorn.
There we go. Sterling, real quick, make sure the microphone's closer to your mouth because it sounds a little tinny. Not that close. Is it recording through that microphone? Is it picking up your voice through that microphone?
Nope.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh,
yes, now it is. Okay, cool. Just making
now
sure.
It is.
Hey.
I think it has been the whole time, right?
No, you sound a lot better than you did before.
Cock and ball torture. What the fuck's going on?
All right. All right. Well, while Sterling's doing that,
this says it's working.
Cool. What was I going to ask? It was so after I guested on your podcast, I listened to the episode. It came out really good, and then I started. I was listening to all the episodes that came out after that, and I about lost my mind when I saw that the next guest after me was Matt Farah.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? How did that
go? We try to get like a big guest when we get like our big anniversaries. Mm-hmm. And we had Doug Tamiro on for a couple of them, for a couple of the big anniversaries. We did one live show, which was
the cart track,
which was great. Mm-hmm. And then I just reached out to him. We had Zach Clapman on about 6 months or a year before
and
that.
That was great. Yeah.
But yeah, fantastic. I knew we would get along. And then I just reached out to Matt and he said okay. And
Hell
I think it was, I think the fact that we were celebrating our 400th episode probably helped, and the fact that Zach had been on and could kind of vouch for like, we're not going to completely waste an hour. We wasted an hour of time. But not like completely waste an hour of his time.
Yeah.
Right. And you had reached out, you had responded to like one of his posts, and
that's right.
Because Twitter history.
Yeah. And he had, that's right. I forgot about that. So yeah, we had interacted on Twitter as well about something. I don't remember what it was now. And then I said, oh yeah, you should come on a terrible podcast and talk about this. Yeah. And he was like, sounds great. So you're right. That is how it is.
Challenge accepted. Ian sent him an email.
Yeah.
Yeah. And boom, there you go. Very, very generous to give us an hour of his time. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Super thankful. Yeah. And we had him on because he doesn't draw distinct boundaries around car culture. Like he recognizes the influence with, like all of the societal and political elements right? That all dovetail into car culture and how car culture dovetails into everything else. So perfect fit for the show, right? Like, yeah,
absolutely.
really very excited to talk to him about this
Yeah,
stuff.
and I think we had a great conversation, and he was really like, he was very game, like he kind of went with whatever we were kind of throwing at him, and even my like poorly framed questions, he was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so it was good.
Yeah.
He gave you guys
in the show where like he broke, like we connected, like it was like awkward interview, then like we made him laugh over something.
Yeah.
He gave you guys a shout out on the Smoking Tire.
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah, we got like a little blip in subscribers after he did that. Because he talked about the license. He talked about the license plate game because he played 2 and he went 3 for 3 on both of them.
Yep.
And just like immediate, just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
He was like,
hell yeah.
It was hilarious.
Right? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so like don't be surprised, Eric, that like it was you and then Matt Farah. Like the internet is a great equalizer, right? Like we all have like great input on car culture, and well, not all of us, but most of us.
Not all of us.
Some of you know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah, so we treat every guest the same. Like we're so equally honored to have anyone on the show that anybody wants to spend time with us.
Yeah, that's also because like we don't have like a booker like saying like, here, put this person on, and we've never once had someone on who reached out to us. I don't think.
It happened once back in the day, long time ago.
Oh yeah, and it didn't go well.
No,
right?
it did not.
Which is why it only happened once.
Yeah, we did have somebody.
A lot about that.
Yeah, we did have somebody from an EV centric thing send us like their press person. So this is an email in our inbox right now that we're
like,
yeah.
Of course, it's an EV person.
Yeah, we reach out to people that we are interested in talking to. So I think people respond to that. Like people being genuinely interested in you is usually a welcoming thing,
Yeah.
I think that's a good segue into our Patreon questions, where the first one here listed is from Ford Tech S550, and they say, any plans on having Pixie or Stirworks on?
Can I derail this for a second, because I need to call my mom and my wife and tell them to be a little quieter.
I can't even hear them.
Nothing's coming through.
It's blipping through. I can see it on the.
Well, with the new frames that we have for the video podcast, that's completely blocked, so no one's going to see it.
I was waiting for Pixie to fart.
Call my mom.
Can we get it? Can we just bring her in?
I could.
The on podcast text is always right.
Nice, like physical awkwardness.
Yeah.
Voicemail.
We're watching true crime. Shut the fuck up.
Can't you go to the other room and?
They have stopped talking. They are watching TV now. Oh, my hair's all messed up. Ow!
All right, so we'll continue.
Spin your head violently from side to side. That'll fix it.
Just
hey, Mom.
anything off of your face directly.
Hang on.
Hang on, I gotta drop a deuce. I'm trying to think of like how you guys would fall into D&D classifications. Yeah, Pixie chaotic neutral, I think. I wouldn't throw you chaotic evil. No. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a menace in D&D, so you'd be surprised.
All right, are we ready?
Okay, we are ready.
Okay, we'll continue on with the Flag Time podcast.
Sorry.
Patreon questions. Segue from earlier. Ford Tech S550 asks, any plans on having Pixie or Stirworks on Apex Adjacent?
100%.
Yeah, the only flaw in that is that we don't have a plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that'd be great. Yeah, we're always looking for
Yeah, I never have plan whenever I'm talking in general.
Me either.
Yeah, same.
Just like
I don't know. I think the three of you bring your own elements to your show, and so like we dug into Serrated, had a great time. We would absolutely love having both of you on the show as well, for sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm new to this. I'm new to this dynamic. I've only listened to a couple shows.
I've been in since day one.
Yeah, and I'm learning your personalities quickly. But here's how I am thinking about you guys right now. If I can just go for it.
Go for it.
A diagnosis real fast, right?
Mhm.
I think you guys are like a Counter-Strike team, right? Ooh. And you guys are all on a Counter-Strike squad. Serrated, you're on the radio and you are trying to direct this crew, right? Sterling, you are running. You only do You only do Desert Eagle, and you're running.
I've never played
around as fast as you can in front of everybody, and then you're just sniping, just like way back, and just every once in a while, direct hit. You know.
Yeah.
I was expecting I was the guy sitting on the ground eating the C4, but that works
too. No, that's an example of the sniper right there.
You're also that guy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Eating the C4 while sniping.
I gotta say that was 100% accurate.
I've never played Counter-Strike.
It was because I got fucking the box of 300 Win Mag.
Oh, gun bullet,
fucking desk.
Gun piece of
we
gun.
will continue on with the podcast, or excuse me, the Patreon questions here. Let's see, Firestone 512. I don't know if do you guys work on cars?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys work on cars?
Really poorly.
He's the idea man. I'm the wrench. Like, I'm the one who's resurrected a Fiat 500 from nothing. Yeah.
Because this
a new one or an old one?
2012. Yeah. Yeah.
So this question reads. You're good. This question reads like a question to us three, like the regular hosts of this podcast. Even though it specifically states these are questions for Apex adjacent. So Firestone 512 says, what are good ways to learn about how to work on cars? I just started a job as a lube tech, and I would really love to get to the point where I can start working on high-end vehicles.
Start fucking some shit up, and then you'll learn.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to tighten the drain plug. Whoops.
Don't use an impact.
Learn that one.
If you can break stuff down to components, man, I mean, like, if you have a mechanical mind, it is all just parts and bolts, right? It is like, it is your creativity in like getting to the fastener, like understanding the order of operations that you have to get to stuff. Like, and I'm talking just as a guy, like, this isn't my profession. You guys are the professionals, but like we're both recovering Saab owners. Okay. So
recovering.
You can't be a Saab owner and be poor without working on the car. Right. Mm-hmm. And so like I had a 97 5-door turbo that was like insane stage 3, like blew the head gasket on it. I did all this stuff. Right. But like, because of this dude, Dimitri, that has these insane Saab guides online that we had on the show. Yeah, delightful Canadian. Mm-hmm. Like if you can follow instructions that you find on the internet, yeah, you can do it, man. I think that the key factor, and feel free to agree or disagree with this, is I think that the key fundamental for like mechanical stuff is persistence. Mm-hmm. Like, how bad do you want this to work? Right? Like, are you going to be persistent enough to be patient to like do things the right way, to take your time, not just ugga-dugga every single bolt, like, yeet the car in half, like trying to break stuff, but like persistence is such a huge factor for like getting good results from wrenching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Being patient is
I think a lot about. Yeah. I think that's also. I mean, this is essentially like a career advice question, right? And like, I'm 20 years into my career, and it's not mechanical, but it was like being in IT. It's pretty. There's some similarities of like if you start from being a technician, and then kind of move up into more and more advanced things. It's the same thing, right?
Exactly.
It's like not being precious about stuff.
Right.
Not being afraid to make mistakes and break stuff, to your point.
Being honest as soon as you do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that's big. That's very important.
Yeah, right. Like nobody likes the guy that tries to cover up shit. Like it's the things that make you a good person are the things that make you good at your job.
Yeah.
Right. You know,
Yeah, totally.
Emphasize that stuff. Lean on that stuff.
It is going to suck when you walk up to your service manager and say you broke a $700 part, but at least you told them.
Yeah.
As soon as you did it. So,
way, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that is a good answer to that question.
Yeah,
that's a good question. Yeah.
Then you get handed a ticket to do a starter on a fucking North Star V8.
Ooh,
they're still not that bad.
Starter on
they're
that
still
thing.
not that
I'm
bad.
not pulling the transmission to do a starter, Sterling.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to pull the transmission to do a starter. You pull the intake off. What the fuck?
You have to pull. You have to pull the transmission on one of them. I don't know which one it is.
Huh? What North Star do you have to pull the transmission on to do a starter? What? Huh?
Let's go ahead, go to the next question that we have from our Patreon members.
I'm Googling it.
Let's hear. What's the question?
Yeah, Masonite 500 asks, what were your first cars and what are your dream cars?
Yeah, go for it, Ian.
First car was an 1987 Audi 5000.
Tell them what state you were growing up.
Oh yeah, I was in Michigan, and it was not well received by Michigan because this is like 2000 basically is when I got my first car, and so this thing was like a fucking rust bucket. The odometer had stopped at like 260,000 miles. And who knows when before that, mostly rust. And the people in Michigan, in that area of Michigan, are only want American cars around, and especially back then, it was a much bigger thing. And I had broken down one of many times I broke down, and I was waiting for the tow truck driver, and the tow truck driver rolled up on me and said, should have bought an American car, and kept driving.
Oh,
yeah, left me on the side of the road.
Yeah, what an asshole!
Thing.
It's like American cars keep tow companies in business. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I take issue with that because I think I keep tow companies in business.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Dream car. I have two dream cars right now because I have to have family duties, and then I have to have like fun things. I think fun right now for something new, I really want a Cayman GT4.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
And then for family car, probably Audi RS6. Like a big fast station.
Yeah. Also cool.
New.
Yeah. Ian, I'm like the mechanical half of the show. Ian is the insane. He's very humble. He's not going to say it. He's the insanely talented driver half of the show. So yeah, like what he is able to do with a vehicle, I would love to be the passenger in his Porsche. It would be fantastic. Yeah.
Until you're thick all over the inside.
Yeah. I grew up in Missouri also. So my first car, when you turn 16 in Missouri, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you're issued a pickup truck. A
pickup truck and a gun.
Well, no, smoked meats usually.
Smoked meats.
My first car was a 1988 Nissan pickup truck, standard cab, all vinyl interior, like 3 squirts of Windex, and like the whole thing was clean.
Nice.
4-speed manual transmission, the Z24 engine. It was the best little truck for like a 16-year-old kid. Like I love that truck so much. Yeah, I'm 6'4". I had to wedge myself into it. It wasn't.
You're an inch taller than I am. Jesus Christ.
Growing big out there, but yeah, that was a hilarious first car. Yeah, fantastic. Highly recommend it. Getting your child a stick shift car to curb distracted driving.
Yeah.
But yeah, dream car. I don't know. I mean, I feel very fortunate in that I've owned a Saab Viggen, like the actual, like the right Saab Viggen, like the
jet fighter.
Not the
The plane.
the lightning blue 3-door 1999. Ian has a mug with the proper Vic.
Cool.
The badge sitting on his desk.
Yeah, there's a veneer caliper next to it. I got a little project cooking in my head. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, I mean, there's those cars that we have in our lives that we use as yardsticks for everything else that we drive from then on, right?
Right.
And the Big N is absolutely that for me. It's so magical. It's one of those things that's not the best, it's not the fastest, it's not even like the weirdest car. But man, it's such a perfect cocktail of just
So is your dream car a working Saab Viggen?
Yeah, it is like a very lightly modded, perfect Viggen. Yeah, like it has such a place in my heart. We met one of our best friends because I bought this Viggen on Craigslist. Our buddy PETA, like that. Yeah, we do tons of automotive stuff with. We know because of my sketchy Craigslist automotive hookup. You know. The Viggen is just. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that car so much. I blew it up at the track. I threw a rod bearing at the track. So
that's an appropriate way to have one go on you.
It is.
They normally
and
do it in
from
traffic.
Maine, so it was made of rust. Otherwise, I would have absolutely kept it going. Like it was. It was bad. Like it was going to pop. Like a strut was going to pop through a strut tower any day.
Oh, nice.
Probably safer that the engine blew rather than
chaotic suspension yeeting.
Right. Yeah.
So Sports Cars of Sumas, shout out to Done to Death who does our video theme song. If you could bring back Can-Am or Group B, which would you pick?
Oh man.
You do one, I'll do the other.
For me,
Perfect. There you go. Both of them. Done.
Group B.
Both of them. They're both super rad.
Yeah. I love Group B cars so much. Yeah.
I love the Can-Am fender flares are the best.
Oh,
we would make the best worst rally team, you and I. Like, it would be you listening to none of my pace notes, none whatsoever.
Me driving and keeping you calm.
Yes, just shoving Werthers in my face. Yeah. Shut up and eat this taffy, co-driver.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 400.
Don't cut.
Don't cut. I said don't cut.
So with Dave, his voice goes up in pitch the more excited he gets. So I could, instead of, like the traditional thing of saying like it's a 1 corner, it's a 5 corner, it's a 6 corner, I'll just wait until he gets like a real high note, and then I know that it's a hairpin. Big braking zone. Oh wow, Dave's voice got really high.
Way up there.
Now, is it like 2 octaves or 20? Like what are we talking about here?
Like a Mike Patton range.
Supersonic noise.
Big boy, but I have a high pitched voice, man. Yeah, and man, when Ian told a story on the podcast about how like a person that was having a mental breakdown was trying to break into his car to free a dog that they were hallucinating.
It did not exist.
Did not exist. They had a rock they were trying to break into his car with, and this is a 2004 Volkswagen R32, one of the best cars ever made, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. You should see the things he does with this thing on the track. It's amazing, right? He truly uses it, right? Super hilarious car. So like as he's telling the story, I'm like, what? Just getting up there. Yeah,
I was like, I think you're more upset about this than I am.
You sound like a siren.
I can't wait to go back to edit this episode because that sentence to start that story was amazing.
If you're gonna clip something from the show, it's either that or
be like the first intro.
There you go.
That's exactly what the intro is going to be now for the audio episode. So Elysium Darkness, Patreon member, says, "What is your favorite motorsport history moment?"
Oh, I have one right off the top of my head.
Okay, you go, because I got to think.
Yeah, the golden era of WRC to me is like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, hell yeah.
Absolute pinnacle moment for me. My favorite rally driver of all time is that weirdo Gil Panizzi, the terror on tarmac. He was good at pavement rallies. Absolute dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sand, dirt, ice. Like, yeah, he might as well have been driving the car in reverse. He was horrible. But on tarmac, he was untouchable. So Catalina Rally 2003, maybe he's 70 some odd seconds ahead of Peter Solberg. 70.
Holy
Jesus.
Yeah, 7-0. He's fucking
How?
genius. And this was when he was driving the Peugeot 206. You can tell that this lives in my head. I think about this once a week, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's at Catalina. There's this insane left hairpin that kind of goes uphill. There's this giant bridge and fans camp out on it, and there's just tons and tons of people. He was so far ahead, he didn't even tell his brother, Herb, who is his co-driver. He just whipped a fucking donut right in the middle of the hairpin just because he could, because he was so far
Just to
ahead.
like juice up the crowd.
I feel like I've seen that.
You've definitely seen it.
Yeah, it is the best motorsports moment, in my opinion, of all time.
That's a
Oh,
really
that's
good
awesome.
You should clip it into the fucking episode.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to the YouTube that I watch 4 times a day. Yeah.
That's great answer.
Yeah.
Mine, I'll go with an F1 one, and I'll go like Brazil in 2008 when Lewis Hamilton won
Oh yeah.
in the rain because Timo Glock had a problem right in the last lap, and he ended up. And Felipe Massa went over the line thinking he was world champion, and Lewis won a couple hundred yards behind him. So
speaking of that moment, have you heard the developments about what's going on right now in F1, in the world of F1?
Ian's all up on F1.
Lewis is going to Ferrari, or which one?
No, so Felipe Massa has actually sued the FIA for the results of the 2008 World Championship.
I know that he's still salty about it. I didn't realize he actually
Yeah, he's pursuing legal action due to new evidence that has come up.
Really?
Yes, that's a real thing that's happening.
How do you sue someone for something that happened in
off a
2008?
laptop hard drive at a Goodwill, and they found all this. What's this data?
Actually,
somebody's going to need to see this.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but no, I mean the call on that. I mean, it's like a really iconic.
Is that
call.
Glock?
Yeah, it's Glock. Yeah, it's great.
Hell yeah!
Right on.
That reminds me of seeing, in person, Sebastian Vettel during his world record win streak in 2013.
Yeah,
because I went to that Grand Prix, so I saw that bit of history in person, which was really cool. Looking back,
sweet.
That is really cool.
At the time, I was like, of course, fucking Sebastian Vettel's going to win. God damn it. But looking back on it over a decade from now, it's like, wow, I got to see that. That was really cool. Let's see.
Did you get any questions for us that were like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah, that's what
not really.
That's what I assumed that they were going to be.
Yeah, why do we care, Eric?
Well, I did put in a good description of what Apex Adjacent is. So
thank you. Yeah.
Did anyone ask questions on the Instagram?
On the Instagram, there's a few, but it's there's not a lot.
Balls or wiener.
Yeah. Most of the joke responses
wiener.
I think it's because we're recording on a Wednesday. There's not a lot. That might be the thing.
Okay.
People aren't expecting us to record on Wednesdays because we always do it on Saturday. But let's see.
Word.
Patreon member Police428 says, do y'all believe that over the years, with the drop of overall quality and their identity, have Mercedes-Benz lost their way? And if so, what would you do to change it?
I'm kicking. Are you talking about the consumer vehicles or F1?
I'm guessing
either.
Okay.
I would say consumer vehicles, though. Yeah.
Well, I feel silly answering this because there's you guys know way more about Mercedes than I do.
But we drove that EQS at a press event.
Yeah, well, I think that the two kind of halves of Mercedes, the way that they approach cars has been there for a long time, right? Where there's that EQS was the most crazy making. I have never been so angry about a car.
Yeah.
Really?
Scoop as a vehicle, that's what that car is.
It just, there was so many gimmicky bullshit, mood things and lifestyle things in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just the car is fine, but like it was outrageously expensive for what it was, and the lifestyle things were so you couldn't like escape them. They were so intrusive into everything. It would be like if you if you showed up at a new job and everybody was really into astrology and you couldn't get away from it, right? They were just going to talk to you about astrology all day.
You're like,
and you worked at like a copy paper company,
right? Yeah. And you're like, what is happening? Why am I subjected to this? But then, you drive something like we drove the ML63?
Oh yeah.
On the ML63 on that crazy tight back road.
Yeah.
We were at a press event and it was like you could drive a whole bunch of cars, and the EQS was one, which we both fucking hated. And then I think it was an ML63 or 65 AMG. And we were on a really tight canyon road, and there was someone in the
Lexus IS 500.
The Lexus IS 500 in front of me.
This guy here fucking dropped him like a sack of potatoes.
I passed him and like left him for dead.
Oh,
because that thing just like makes gaps between corners just disappear.
That it weighs how many pounds? Like it's a giant vehicle, but
mountain.
It's so weird that the same company produces both of those cars,
right?
Because they have like the personalities could not be more different,
right?
Like the ML63 is the analogy that I thought of is there's that clip of I think it was like someplace in Europe, McDonald's, where there's like a huge fight of like a bunch of teenagers and they're just doing like haymakers, just like swinging like this. And in the foreground, there's just like a 45-year-old dude who looks like he probably can take care of himself, slowly eating chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah.
And like not even doesn't even look at the camera, doesn't look at the fight, just eating his chicken nuggets. And you're like, that's the scariest motherfucker I've ever met.
Yeah.
And that's what I think of like the ML63 is like.
Right.
Like you just see it like, oh, it's just like a SUV, and no, it can.
So, like to say, has Mercedes-Benz lost its way? Like, I think it depends on how you define like Mercedes-Benz. Like, it still makes insane things. Like, it still is like an insane pinnacle of engineering. But was that a successful dodge of that question?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. No, we drove a C63S on the track.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, on a racetrack. Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't the 4-cylinder one. Okay.
No.
Fuck.
The turbo one.
This is when I learned that traction control. I was like, I don't think the traction control stepped in at any time, and Ian was like, "Dave, the light never turned off."
Like, turn it off.
I was in the back seat and I was just looking over his shoulder. And I was like, man, Dave was driving really smoothly. And all I see is just like the track like blinking furiously.
Yeah. I was just,
it actually said,
it.
I think it was Morse code and it just said, help me.
I was very high pitched. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
Well, what do you guys think about that question? Is it, or was I off base there? Or
coming from a technician for Mercedes-Benz,
a certified master technician. Congratulations!
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
When it comes to recalls, there's a lot. So it's just one of those things where I know this is like affecting different brands as well, but we're replacing a lot of fuel pumps because the impeller is improperly engineered or something. We're replacing a lot of M177, M178 thermostats, which is in the dumbest location on the planet.
Of course, that's the one that breaks all the time.
Exactly. And of course, it's behind the intercoolers, which is a pain in the butt to get out. And of course, they're not going to pay full price because it would bankrupt the company probably. But it's one of those things where we can tell where things aren't being, what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't want to say that explicitly, but
I'll say it. That's fine.
But yeah, it's we noticed that, and it's just
what do we
prevalent.
call those things? Economies
everywhere.
of scale,
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, where like economy of scale is being leveraged. We can get 4 million fuel pumps of this for like
Right.
Yeah. At least Mercedes isn't pulling a Boeing. They're not doing that. So that's good in that aspect. But
you mean they're not assassinating the whistleblowers?
Exactly.
Which aspect of that?
The whole corporate greed, cost cutting, endangering lives kind of thing.
No, that's I think every big giant company does that at some point.
Yeah. It's just Boeing is a little bit more not hiding it right now.
I read something that it's called Boeing because that's the sound that the wheels make when they fly off the plane. Boing!
Into a fucking group of cars. Let's see. Level 14, I think we already answered half of his question, so we'll do the other half. It's very similar to another question that we just had. Level 14 asks, how have your automotive interests evolved over the years?
Well, I kind of touched on it earlier. I mean, I'm very into station wagons now.
Yeah.
Because I have children. But I think I'm more just like in general when you get older. I think I was very like stringent about my tastes. I mean, I still am, but like I was even more so like in my 20s and stuff.
No, you didn't.
You know, especially with like music and that sort of thing. But now I've sort of softened and I'm like able to like even if I'm not into something, I can kind of like appreciate it more. So like I can appreciate off-roading. I still don't want to really do it that much.
Yeah.
But like I can appreciate that as a subculture. I can appreciate all these other things even if I don't want to do them, except for rolling coal. Those guys.
Yeah. I think we both found our like evolved into our own kind of homes in motorsports, right? So like Ian is an excellent driver. His dad has a Champ Car team. Every now and then he'll drop in on a Lemons or Champ Car team and just rent a seat. I've really decided that I don't like wheel to wheel stuff. Like for some reason, I'm not wired with that like crazy mentality where like I must pass you, right? That I feel like it takes to like really play at that level. And
unless you're in a go-kart, because then go-kart then he's like super aggressive and like we call it Weird Dave, Weird Dave.
Yeah, Weird Dave shows up. Yeah. I love autocross. Yeah, like I autocross the shit out of my Fiat 500 Abarth. Like it is built for autocross. Is it competitive? No. Is it adorable and hilarious and make every best turbo noise? Yes.
Those cars sound so good.
It is ridiculous. Every aspect of that car. Yeah. It's so great. I love it so much.
Hilarious. Yeah. They got the intern to design the seating position and like and everything else was great. Yeah.
It's the rest of the quality.
The sport button actually does a thing. Like you hit it. And it's like, okay. And I can fit in it because it doesn't have the sunroof.
Right.
Yeah. So we have a hilarious video of me in the passenger seat when Ian's driving it, and it's up on YouTube. But it's fantastic. Yeah. So like finding our like evolving into like where we're comfortable in motorsports, like and not like thinking that like that someone else like not caring about what other people think, right? Like that being an automotive enthusiast doesn't look a certain way, and like we're comfortable with like where we are in automotive culture, and we love it. You know?
Yeah, I think actually, being more comfortable, like reaching out to people like Matt Farah and you guys and everybody else, and like being like, oh, we kind of maybe do have a little bit of a unique take on things.
Yeah,
has been an evolution too. Because I think at the beginning I was afraid to reach out to people.
No, me too. Yeah. Who wants to talk to two white dudes with a podcast? No one.
There's never been one of those before.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then you're on a podcast with 3 white dudes, and now it's
that was your guys' white dude
innovation. What if it's 3 white dudes?
Yeah. That was a great question. I appreciate it. Who asked that?
Fuck. Let me go back. 1 sec.
You don't have to.
No, Patreon member level 14 asked that. So
level 14, I think they can get promoted to level 15. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's probably going to change his name after this episode airs.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all the Patreon questions. We'll go over to the Instagram questions, which we've been doing since day one. We've always had our listener interaction portion on the Instagram, and we're not getting rid of that. It's just we get more focused questions on the Patreon. That's why we're doing it now.
Balls or wiener.
Exactly. That's usually what we get here.
Wiener
but it's
or
not
wiener.
a Saturday, so we got a little bit more focused questions. And as tradition on the @FlagTime Podcast Instagram page, which everybody should go follow if you're not already.
Do it.
We always highlight the first response that we get.
Stop farting. Fuck.
It's an impossibility. I eat too much protein.
Hell yeah. So the first response that we got was from previous guest Papa Benz.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
says, yeah. And he says,
hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
He says, what gives you the special sauce when it comes to spectating racing? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
I don't know. I will say that access to our special sauce is one of our Patreon tiers.
I've been to a doctor because my special sauce has not been normal lately.
It has been cloudy.
You guys are
I beg your fucking pardon.
What'd you say?
You guys are going to find out about this stuff when you get older. Also, we have openly advocated and talked about our vasectomies on the podcast. So,
hell yeah.
Glucker. We had a great conversation with Jeff Glucker about vasectomies.
Yeah,
it took up like half the episode.
Yeah,
hell
so
yeah.
If you like cars and you want to talk about male sterilization, we're the podcast.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you should.
Everyone want to.
Me and my girlfriend are a dink couple, so dual income, no kids, and we're planning on keeping it that way. So.
I would have guessed that stood for something else, but whatever. That sounds like something that means something else, but
it does. I get it.
I got it. Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. A couple of other responses. We've got another previous guest, Cats with Hard Hats.
Oh,
hell yeah!
So many
they say autocross with EG Hatch Civic on track tires or Miata on used street tires.
EG.
I'm gonna say I should be in the Civic and you should be in the Miata, and we should give each other rides.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's a great way. Yeah,
Ian's a great rear wheel drive driver.
Also, I'm not good at autocross. I am more interested in having fun at autocross than I am at going fast at autocross.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of the way you become
the mentality
fast.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I can't wrap my head around about autocross is like you have 30 seconds to learn the whole track and do your run. Whereas with like track driving, you can kind of warm up to it and like, oh, I'm going to work on this corner of this session or whatever. And then, but it changes every time. It's different. You can't work on it and like build up. And so that's what I have a hard time with. So I'm just like, well, let's stick around.
Yeah, no, we dual drive my Fiat 500 at autocross sometimes. We've done that twice. And the first time that Ian rode with me, it was hilarious because I don't think he realized like how severe it is. Like just like
so violent.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's so much fucking fun.
And Ian is an incredible driver. The very first time in the slalom in my Fiat 500, he just fucking chucks the wheel one way, and then the other. And I was like, we're going to spin, we're going to roll, we're going to do all of these. And it was hilarious.
It was hilarious because he had like mismatched tires on it too. So he had really sticky tires on the front.
Oh, nice.
And not so sticky tires.
That was when I was running street tires on the back.
Yeah, and that was wild because the lift-off oversteer was real because there's no weight in the back of that car at all. So I think and front-wheel drive cars, I think a lot of keyboard warriors don't appreciate how like visceral and violent a well set up front-wheel drive race car is.
Yes,
I fucking love it.
Yeah. Right?
Yes.
Like people don't know what that feels like. It feels very different just through your butt than a rear-wheel drive car does, because it wants to spin and kill you all of the time.
It's
so good.
We rode in a race prep Jetta, right at High Plains Raceway, like a proper like race prep Jetta at a big racetrack at like 60 miles outside of town, and on the straights it feels like it wants to spin. Like it's so wild.
Yeah, the rear is so stiff.
Yeah,
and
that's what she said.
Yeah, it wants to rotate everywhere.
Yeah,
and it's scary, legitimately way scarier than anything else I've ever ridden in. So yeah, I think the Civic would be wild. I think the Miata would be more relaxing and fun and like a pleasurable Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I think we each have our own lanes in that. I've never considered front wheel drive, wrong wheel drive, or any shit like that.
No.
I can't fucking stand people that say that shit. Like, you can just say that you suck at driving. Because if you can't have fun in a front wheel drive car that's prepped, you suck at driving.
Yeah. Right? Well, I think it's just you've never been in a prepped front wheel drive car, because like a prepped front wheel drive very different than like what you think as like a rental Nissan Altima is. It's not the same.
Oh yeah, totally.
Thing.
Guess what? You should learn what a sway bar does,
right?
Yeah.
Oh man, the Fiat at Autocross, because like you get it, especially when he had the street tires in the back. You lift off and get it. I mean, so sideways. And then the great thing about front wheel drive is the solution to that is more throttle.
Yes.
Like that's, you just pull yourself out of everything.
Yeah.
So it's wild to get in a weird situation, in like a terrible situation, to be like, well, the only way out is through, and just like mash it. Right.
Yeah. It's like an undo button for fuck ups.
Yeah.
The way I have it now is I'm running 8-inch wheels on the front, 7 on the back. I have like a super sticky RE71S is up front, and the Hankook 200 treadwear on the back, right? And so now it's like really, really well, like just delicately, like on sweeping kind of corners at Autocross, I can get the rear going and then just kind of catch it right at the end and fire out of the turn.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's so much fun.
In an adorable Abarth. Beep, beep.
It is really funny to see, because it's the only Fiat out there, and it's like it'll go like in between a group of like Porsches and BMWs, and you could tell people are taking things very seriously. And then you just think like, you just hear like clown music in your head whenever you see it going around.
But it punches way above its weight really too. Does. Like cool. At awesome. A Porsche Club event, I came in 29th out of 70 some odd cars.
That's good. That's really good.
Some very, very, like several, $100,000 cars. But that said, people are out there for different reasons. Some people just want to kind of get good pictures of their cars going around cones and stuff like that. So people are out there for different reasons. That stat is fuzzy, but it punches above its weight.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
I love how the phrase "when in doubt, throttle out" can mean two completely different things when you're talking about either a front wheel drive car or a motorcycle. So
motorcycle.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and do one more response from the.
Could I add something real quick? You were talking about. May I say something ridiculous?
As long as it doesn't go 30 minutes, yes.
I once autocrossed my 2000 Honda Insight.
Yeah.
And I raw timed a GT4 Cayman.
Yeah. Ooh, fuck.
But in his defense, it was a very small course, and the cones were. It was a very narrow, very small course, and it was literally like a 39-second run or something.
Yeah.
But I beat him in raw time in a fucking completely 100% bone stock Honda Insight with worn out tires.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And he was in a GT4 Cayman. He was German, and he was like, like when the fucking race was over.
No, that goes to show the insight. That goes to show how good of a driver Sterling is, because when we went to the Moto America race at Circuit of the Americas, we all did go-karts, and he was like 0.2 seconds faster than I was.
And you're quick.
I worked at a go-kart track for a year and a half. So yeah, He's fucking fast behind the
There's
wheel.
people that have it, man. It's crazy.
You fucking wait until my Civic's ready for the track, and you're all done.
We just have to figure out how to make karting happen at some point.
Oh yeah, no, we all gotta go karting.
Yes.
For anybody who does go karting, we have to say helmet radios, like the motorcycle helmet radios.
That's such a good idea.
Being able to talk shit to one another on the track is the best. Like, just
I just yell,
motherfucker! Like,
no, that's
fucking
weird. Dave's thing when we're racing with like randos or whatever is, or against anybody, is he just like he shows up at the apex of a corner when you're going. He'll like dive bomb, but he won't like dive bomb and pass. He'll dive bomb and be like, I'm here. You figure it
Get
out
out of the way.
What do with this what you will.
Yeah, what happens next is up to you, but I'm here now.
Amazing.
You know.
That's how I drive in real life.
There's an inside joke with my iRacing league that I hang out with every once in a while. The inside joke is like, if you hear anywhere in the chat room, I don't mean this, you're about to get butt fucked.
I don't mean this.
Yeah, but you can do that in real life with the helmet radios and karting, and it's the best.
That sounds like so much fucking fun.
You spend what, $40-$70 a pop per helmet, and karting is elevated, man.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea.
Getting called a fucking Call of Duty slur going around the corner.
All right, we'll do one more response from the Instagram here. Gary Garrison 11 says, "What are your favorite and least favorite racetracks?" And this is what we'll end on.
Least favorite racetrack? Is that possible?
I have one.
I don't think I've been to a racetrack that I don't like some element of.
That's like asking Ian if there's like an album that he doesn't appreciate some element of.
Right. I like my favorite thing that my favorite place I've ever raced. I raced once with my dad in a Champ Car at Watkins Glen, which was just unbelievable. Like it's so beautiful. And it was a great weekend.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, we won. We
nice.
won.
There you go.
It was
Class D.
Yeah,
Maserati bi-turbo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah. His dad's an insane person.
It's crazy to keep that car as a street-driven vehicle, let alone a track vehicle.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
wild.
do you know how you have one? You know how you have a Maserati bi-turbo race car? You have 7 Maserati bi-turbos.
There you go.
How that happens.
Yeah.
Does it have a Maserati bi-turbo engine in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What?
Absolutely, boys.
It's
Yep.
tunable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really cool. It's a really cool car. It is. I have learned, because that was kind of what I learned how to do racing in, and so I've learned subsequently it's a tricky car to drive, because I've driven other cars now, and I'm like, well, these are way easier. But yeah, it's a lively car. So I've had bad experiences at a couple of racetracks. Honestly, I've sort of soured on Road America. I've driven to Road America a few times, and I've had a couple of of hydroplane there, which is no fun. Driven on it snowed one time when we were there, and we didn't have rain tires, and the car was undrivable, and that was really miserable.
Yeah.
Really miserable state.
It's a hard course on cars.
And yeah, even in the dry, it's really, the straights are so long and so fast that it's really hard on the cars, and it can be, it can be scary and not fun sometimes. But yeah, Watkins Glen was amazing.
I think Watkins Glen was my favorite that I've been to. I was crewing on that race. And yeah, I like to consider myself the den mother of a race team. And everybody has enough electrolytes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he brings a coffee maker. He's good at it. Yeah.
And there is really something magical about Watkins Glen. It's we were there close to the fall.
Yeah.
It was so pretty, like the fog and everything.
That's
is just
awesome.
And then you go into like the press room where like
It's super
you
cool.
know 1 million people have done cocaine off of those desks.
Yeah.
It's just
Back in the IMSA days, like the 80s IMSA days. Yeah, sure.
Right? There's really something magical about Watkins Glen.
Yeah. And I got to race at Laguna Seca a couple years ago, and it was like we had such a miserable time there that I didn't really get a good stint in. I did a couple of laps, and I know it seems odd to complain like, oh, I drove a Italian race car around Laguna Seca, and it wasn't that much fun. But it broke. I did more laps on the back of the tow vehicle than I did in the car.
Fuck.
Now, when it comes to Watkins Glen, boot or no boot?
It was with the boot.
Yeah.
And so the boot was honestly, that was my favorite part. Like going down into the boot was so much fun. Yeah. And the S's going up the hill. Oh my God. The place is amazing.
It's a cool track.
It is.
Yeah.
I've only driven fake cars on that track.
Hey, Assetto Corsa, all that stuff counts, man. Yeah. Like
the only track I've ever driven in real life is VIR.
Yeah, that's right, because you did the Champ Car shift.
Yeah.
No racing experience. VIR is a wild track.
Yeah, that was fun.
That one's pretty scary, right? It's pretty intense, right?
It was, that was, it almost made me puke. Like it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
But actually, that was a lie. That's not the only racetrack I've ever been on. I did the petty driving experience at the now non-existent Walt Disney World Speedway.
Oh, right.
So I've been on that
like
one.
Like an oval with like a road section inside, or
it was, yeah. It was like a mini Pocono, so it only had 3 corners, and it was like a really small racetrack. And it doesn't exist anymore because even though they were running out of money, which was the reason why it was getting ready to close, as they were getting ready to close down the racetrack, somebody died in an accident there. One of the instructors.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of videos on that. But that's why it is now a lake in the parking lot of Magic.
It is now a lake.
Yeah. So I can say
the racetrack.
Yeah, I can say I raced. I drove at a racetrack that doesn't exist anymore.
You drove at an alligator home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what track I want to drive on? The racetrack that was at Action Park.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
With the Action Park go-karts and race cars.
That's a death wish.
If you suck at driving.
But yeah, to go back to what I was saying about how I have a least favorite track, believe it or not, and I know I'm going to get flack for this. This is entirely because I hate decreasing radius corners because they're not fun to me. I do not like the road course at Daytona.
Oh yeah.
You're like, I'm turning. Oh,
like I hate slowing down into a corner. Like I've been doing sim racing since 2007. So like with a wheel and pedal set, and it's like every single track that has a decreasing radius corner, I'm just like, oh, here we go again. God. Because I love, because I've only ever done sim racing, I love increasing radius corners where you like make the apex and then you just fucking floor it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you don't hate fun.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you go on if you take an having a fucking aneurysm. If you take a decreasing radius corner in a front wheel drive car with sticky tires, you get that lift off oversteer.
Yeah.
And then you just, oh, cool, I'm in the corner now.
Well, see, here's the thing about that. I prefer cars with a little bit of understeer. So any kind of oversteer, and I'm spinning.
Yeah.
So it's
front wheel drive again. It's really easy because you just add more gas, add more fun.
Trail brake too. Trail braking super fun.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's just my driving style. So
I for years was like, oh, I should learn how to trail brake, and then I read a really detailed description of it. I was like, oh, I have been trail braking.
You're like, I can brake and it turns more.
Inside of it all along.
The trail braking was the friends we made along the way.
Well, I think that's where we can go ahead and end this episode. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. This was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Is there anything that you guys want to plug, especially your podcast? So
yeah, the podcast. I mean, that's pretty much what we do. So Apex Adjacent, we're in the places with the guy and the thing, and then we're on the YouTube every week.
Yep,
in the guy.
And
we've got some weird videos in our back catalog, so you can dig through it and find a French film that we made at an auto show. You can
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, you can find Ian driving my Fiat 500 to Barth. A weird one where we called it Super Happy Friendship Car Review.
That was one of my favorites. We did a Wes Anderson tribute.
To
a JDM van.
That's the video that'll show up if you go to our channel on.
That's the pin video. But yeah, we've got a bunch of weird random projects that we did throughout the years in the back catalog. But yeah, if you want to send us vanity plates for our vanity plate game, 720-515-1391.
Yeah, you can also DM him in Instagram as well to Apex Adjacent.
Or the Twitter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. We do have a Patreon. It doesn't really get you much. It gets you. We only have one tier. It's $1 a month. It gets you access to our full back catalog because Apple gets real weird with their Apple Podcast app if you have more than 300 episodes. So we have an everything podcast feed. Also, if anybody out there that if you don't want to spend $1 on our Patreon or you can't for whatever reason, you can always email us or just get the link to that full podcast feed directly out of every single YouTube description that we have. So, if you want to support the show, you can send us $1 a month. But yeah, there you go.
What is the number for the plates?
720. Should I give him the real number, Ian?
Give him the real number.
720-515-1391. We used to kind of it used to be like the Apex Adjacent crisis hotline.
Yeah, the crisis hotline. People could call in and we would play the voicemail.
Yeah.
720-515-1391.
Yeah. Yep.
Call and leave us a voicemail. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Speaking of the vanity plates, have you guys used Spitfires yet?
No,
I don't know if I've missed it yet.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I gotta. Yeah. So one of the things about the vanity plates and one of the reasons that we love getting so many of them is that a theme will emerge.
Okay.
And so so we'll want to kind of group them in with other things. So anybody out there, if they send us vanity plates, you won't get a quick turnaround. It goes in the hopper. In my hopper, I've got 700 some odd pictures. Vanity plates. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and absolutely.
There was an episode there was an episode we did a couple months ago where we both said we each have 2 of something.
Yes.
And then we took each other off mic to say it.
Yeah, like a weird couple in a bar. We need a third. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So you can find that episode and please fill in the gaps for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, go listen to the Apex Adjacent podcast. Go support these guys. These guys are really funny. I listen to as many episodes as I can. Whenever Spotify decides to update me when you upload. But yeah, go follow them. Go check them out. And thank you guys for listening to Flag Time. You can find me at Serrated Mobius. You can find Sterling at Stirworks. You can find Pixie at Pixie 2.3 on Instagram. And follow us on at Flag Time Podcast to participate in the listener interaction portion. Oh shit! I need to fucking hold on one second.
You got to shout out Patreon.
I do need to shout out Patreon members.
Oh, guess who's listened to the show before and knows the agenda. Yeah.
All right, one moment.
Agenda.
Can you imagine me dead mothering a
Okay, I am
Apologies for the delay. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm uncropping all my photos of license plates.
Jesus Christ.
There's only 32 of them. It's fine.
Yeah. Sterling, if you want, send an email to apexadjacent@gmail.com. I'll shoot you a link to a Google Drive folder you can just drag them into.
Okay.
They'll go into my hopper that way.
Yeah.
Apex Adjacent
Yes, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a shid plate yet.
ADJACENT, right?
Yeah, that's one thing about the show. Yeah, we learned how to spell adjacent. I'm from Missouri. Public school system, not great.
Fuck.
Oh, it's snow. The snow has begun.
ADJACENT. Yeah, I was right. ADJACENT. Word up. All right. Oh, I deleted it. Apex.
I think while he's looking that up, one of my favorite things is just the random Pixie away from the mic laugh that comes to the podcast.
That's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of comedy podcasts, and one of my favorite things is like Paul F. Tompkins like laughing in a room when like his character hasn't shown up yet. Like the Pixie laugh is definitely like that. I love it. Yeah.
All right. I sent an email. I got an email from the Ridge.
Like the church?
No, the. Do I look like I go to church, Pixie?
I kind of do. If you told me you were a youth pastor, I would almost believe you.
You have a Honda Civic, so
yeah. Uh-huh.
A youth pastor with a 91 Saab kind of checks out.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Beans. Yeah.
All right, and we'll go ahead and shout out our premium Patreon members, thanking them for their support. We got Aaron Alexander, Ansel Fuji, Ashton Green, Ben, Bennett DeVries, Broken Mess, Cheesy Chap, David, Devin Newby, Ellis Chateau, Eric, Firestone 512, Forced User, Fordtech S550, Hal, Hayden Veals, Jaden Schoonover, Jan Hangy, Jarrett Richardson, JJ the Tech, Kai Dustpan, Kyle Olson, Level 14, Sports Cars of Sumis, Mad Mike, Mad Max 5, Mason Knight 500, Mike O'Connor, Mississippi King, Mojo Nixon Gaming, Mopar 1966, Nathan Tobe, Nicholas Police 428, Seth War, Silas Ramfelt Coaster, Sushi Sausage, Spencer Delfo, Steve Henriquez, Swift Nut, Vubula, William Martin, Zane Cat Eye, and Elysium Darkness. So thank you guys for your generous support. That list is getting very long.
Yeah.
For some reason, our premium tier is the most popular tier. I don't understand, but
you guys are goobers.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Flag Time, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
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 Bye.